How's it going, everyone? It's Jeremy J. In my spot with my staff. Been doing some martial arts training, bow staff spinning, meditating. It's been good. I want to share something personal from my journey of the last many years. And it's how I overcame my neediness. And maybe this is something that will help some of you, or maybe someone you know, or to help you understand my journey better, or it will help you understand someone else who's being needy and maybe give you a place to have a little more empathy and compassion for someone who's at that phase of their journey. We are all at different phases of our life journey. I'm at a phase where I've overcome neediness, but I'm still learning things. I'm still succeeding at some things, failing at others. So I'm still in the, and probably will always be in the growth and learning phase of life. Anyways, let me share with you. I'm going to sit for a second. Let me share with you how I overcame neediness. So, as many of you know on this channel, the twin flame, the person who started it all after my marriage, she started some processes or learnings within me. And the first thing I discovered about myself that I didn't even know I had was that I was needy, but that I was only needy after I had fallen in love and was disconnected from abruptly. So the first thing to understand about neediness is anyone who's acting needy was not prepared for what just left them. They were not prepared. The person who left the needy person, that person probably was thinking about it for quite some time. They were contemplating in their mind, how do I move on from this person? But the needy person, because they're so wanting of someone else, isn't doing that, while the other person is. Then the other person either ghosts them or just says, I don't think we should be together anymore, or whatever it may be. And neediness comes from a shot to the ego, a feeling of not being good enough, a feeling of like, I guess other people are better, and it's so easy to just go find someone better. These are all the things that I thought of when I was feeling needy, that I was weak, not good enough, I was a failure, just lots of things. My brain goes into overdrive sometimes. So anyone who's acting needy is feeling that way. They are not feeling like enough, and they are wanting someone else to help give them happiness or give them love or give them something they feel they can't get for themselves. If you find yourself being needy, have compassion for yourself. Have compassion for yourself and love. You're a human being on earth, on your own personal journey, doing the best you can. Have some compassion for yourself first. Give yourself compassion and love and say, I feel so needy right now, but I love myself regardless of that fact. This is, by the way, how I overcame neediness, is I learned to have self-love and compassion. I actually became kind of needy again a couple years later after that twin flame situation. not as bad and for not as long. And the way I overcame it was when I was watching the movie Thor Ragnarok in the movie theater for the first time. This was end of November 2017, the scene where Thor gets his power back. It was the missing key for me to figure it out, that I was the source of happiness. I was the source of joy, good things, and love. And that no one else could give me that. That I must be that. And so that clicked, and I immediately made the decision to disconnect from the person I was being needy with. Self-love and compassion comes from, while you're feeling needy, doing something like this, doing something by yourself while you're feeling weak, while you're feeling needy, and doing something for yourself, letting yourself feel it, cry, and then the dialogue with yourself. We all are saying things to ourselves. And I'll talk to myself so you can hear what it's like. Jeremy, if you're needy, I still love you. If you're weak, scared, afraid, I love you. If you're brave and courageous, I love you, Jeremy. You do not need to show up any certain way for me to love you. And I hug myself. I have to learn a lot of these things. My daughter, Sienna, she has all the natural gifts. She doesn't have to train herself. She's not needy. She draws her own energy from within. She's just learned all of this at a young age. Maybe I've had something to do with that. Maybe not. I don't know. But I have to work at it. It does not come natural to me. I'm better now, but every day it's a process of igniting myself from within, but also honoring my emotions and feelings. I was feeling really anxious and scared the last couple days. Just really anxious and scared. And instead of bottling it up and hiding it, I let myself feel it and acknowledged it within myself. And I've had a chance to talk it through and sit by myself to try to understand it better. But the number one thing to overcome neediness is to go by yourself somewhere many, many times over and over and give yourself moments. Give yourself all the things you want. Talk to yourself. How you want that other person to talk to you, give it to yourself. Just listen to how I speak to myself, because this is how I want my life partner, whoever that is someday, to speak to me. Jeremy, I love you no matter how you show up. I appreciate you in your sadness and happiness. You are loved exactly the same. You are appreciated exactly the same. You do not need to be perfect. You are a great man. You are excellent You are an excellent communicator, learner, athlete, technologist, yoga, sports staff, basketball. You have so many good things going on for you. And I give this to myself. And some days it's not easy to give this to myself, especially if I'm having a down day or a couple down days in a row. It's hard, but I made the conscious choice that even because I felt a little off the past couple days, as I said, to just come to this field, this special place with the birds chirping, and just to give myself some self-love. No one else can do it for me. No one else can do it for me. People in our lives, they have their own lives and things. It's up to us to give ourselves love. And it starts by doing something by yourself, and the words you say to yourself, and making the conscious choice while you are feeling needy. And by the way, this applies to anything. While you feel afraid, scared, weak, frustrated, angry, all those things, the same solution applies. And for me, it's going into the things by myself. I have to do it by myself. I have to ignite myself alone. No one else can do it for me. Yeah. And the same for you. No one else can do it for you. And it's hard because even at this point, 42 and a half years old, making progress, I still struggle some days. Just up. I'm up a lot, but sometimes I'm down. And it's all good. It is all good. So I hope this message helps. How I overcame neediness. I was giving myself what I wanted from another. Because when you're feeling needy, you want someone else to say, "You're so amazing, you're so awesome, I appreciate you," and to be with you in your presence while you're feeling needy. The answer is you do it for yourself. Bring a mirror to the field and look at it, or turn your phone so that you can see yourself. Just say, "I love you, man," or "I love you, woman," or whatever resonates with you. All right, that's today's video. I'm going to go take a walk home now. Finished up my arm shoulder workout and now my bow staff training. I'm going to go home and make a green smoothie and drink that and meditate and relax on my bed. And yeah, appreciate y'all. Appreciate you all so very much. Namaste. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.